Hi guys, happy Tuesday. Happy post Memorial Day weekend. I can't believe Memorial Day has officially come and gone. And I'm going to wait for some people to pop on. For those that are on the replay, thank you so much for watching this. And if you are on here live, hi Luna. You can say hi and where you're coming in from. And I'm gonna share a story from actually just yesterday when Nancy and I were in New Hope. We spent the day just kind of walking around, shopping, eating, drinking, doing that kind of stuff. Hi, Lynn. So good to see you on here. What's up, Doug? And I wanted to, it was interesting. It was actually at the very beginning of our day. And it has to do with the past and experiences and things that have already happened to us where in the story and what we learned, it doesn't matter. Hi, Kim. Hi, Nancy. What's up, Melissa? So again, if you guys feel compelled to do so, please share this content. It's really important for people to hear this type of stuff. And, what I entitled this was Why Your Past Doesn't Dictate Your Future. And there are three things why. So number one, first I'm going to share the story with you, and that will more clearly define why I wanted to talk about these topics today. So, Nancy and I went to brunch yesterday morning, great restaurant in Lambertville, New Jersey, called the Lambertville Station Grill. And the host was a young boy. He was probably around 14 or 15. And I noticed that he had casts on both arms. Hi, Erica. And he had casts on both arms. So he was seating us at our table. And before he went to go leave, I said, skateboarding, right? And he said, yeah. I said, so kind of slipped, fell, went backwards, and fractured both your wrists. He goes, exactly. So I said to him, how much longer do you have to have the casts on? Hi, Felicia. Hi, Kelly. Hi, Petey. I said, how much longer do you have the casts on? And he said, another week and a half. I said, so the day that you get the casts off, and he actually stopped me. Hi, Jen. He goes, I'm getting right back on that skateboard. And I said, as you should. And I said, thanks a lot. And he sat us and he went on his way. But it was interesting to hear the mindset of a young boy, 14, 15 years old, where he got hurt, physically hurt. He was in 2 casts. Hi, Ellen. Hi, Jode. And that still wasn't enough pain and frustration and roadblocks to stop him from doing what he loved and doing what he appreciates most. What's up, Ed? So I learned from everybody else. Hi, Sam. I learned from everyone else. The fact that this young boy fell, fractured both wrists, and is not able to do what he loves, but is waiting for the day to jump back on that skateboard to move forward. As adults, why can't we do the same thing? Number one, why do we let our past predict our future? He was not letting his past, which was the fear of getting hurt again. He didn't care how much it hurt, how great the pain was. He knew what he enjoyed, and there's going to be bumps along the way. You're going to get scraped, you're going to get cut, you're going to get hurt. So number one, why your past doesn't predict your future or dictate your future? Because it's the past. It's already happened. It's funny how I used to live in that space. I used to create stories, and I still do, but I stop those stories before they happen because it's already happened. Everyone is trying to change situations and things that can't be changed because they want to make things go the certain way. And Kimberly said, like being in a relationship. Yeah, Relationships, whatever's happened in the past has happened in the past, and not saying that it's not going to come back up. But if you were hurt, if you were affected by something in a past relationship, as Kim is pointing out, to think that it may not happen again, you have to learn from that pain. You have to learn from that lesson. In the case of the skateboard, he obviously learned what he is and what he is not capable of, so he can take the fall and then make that trick or whatever he was trying to do better. Just as in a relationship, if something doesn't work in a relationship, now you know what you require. So as Kim says, you can find new love and you know what to look for. So everything that happens to us is a stepping stone for something else. So just realizing that the past is the past does not dictate our future. Number two, leading into this, there's a lesson to be learned. Every time you get hurt, every time there's a failure, every time there's a bump in the road, or you're unclear of something, or you're not sure of something, there's a lesson to be learned. So whoever's on here live or on the replay, Kim has already stated some change that she's going on. What is something in your past? The guys that are on here right now, type in the chat box below something in your past that you feel is holding you back, that you're just not letting go of for some reason. And Betsy said, love life lessons. I mean, life lessons are the best. So what is something in your life that is holding you back, that is keeping you stuck living in the past? Because the past has already happened. There's a great book by Eckhart Tolle called The Power of Now that states the only time that we can actually control and move forward from is the present. The future hasn't happened yet. The past has already happened. Focus on the time that you can control, which is right now. So in the chat box below, what are some things that you are having trouble holding, or what you're having trouble letting go of? What are you holding on to? Betsy says everything is a learning opportunity to grow and see the world differently. She tells her two boys that every single day. And that's the truth. Your past does not predict your future. So there's a lesson to be learned. Melissa says, have to ignore people who hurt us when they continue to try. Exactly. And Melissa, it's not about ignoring those that are trying to hurt us. It's separating yourself from those people so you don't get hurt. Don't associate yourself with people who are trying to hurt you. And Luna says, let go of what the expectation of the future outcome will be. And I couldn't have said it any better myself, because we don't know what the future outcome is because the future hasn't happened yet. So focus on right now. So number two, obviously there's a lesson to be learned. What is that lesson? How can I improve? What can I take from this lesson to better myself? And number three, you learn how to be successful. And don't be a dump truck, exactly. You learn how to be successful. Everyone that fails learns how to succeed. If you think that any great entrepreneur, any great leader, business person, anyone that you follow or look up to, if you think they're perfect and they've never failed at something, they got to where they are in life because they had to fail to learn how to succeed. And Kimberly said, betrayal from the past, got to rise above, new doors are opening. Absolutely. Kale, what's up? Hi, Lee, welcome. So you guys have to understand is the fact that you want to fail as often as you can, because that means you're going to succeed just as often. Because every failure, if you can let go of the past of that situation, but take that failure, recognize that there's a successful story lying within every single one of those things, it will propel you to your greatness. So again, the past doesn't dictate your future. Number one, it's in the past. Number two, there's also a lesson to be learned. And number three, you learn how to be successful. Change how we think. The mind is powerful. Absolutely, Melissa. So guys, again, please share this content with your team's private page, anyone that you feel would get from this any information that I provide, because I'm sharing life lessons, things that have worked for me, have helped me to propel forward. Because if you think that any great leader out there does not have wall-kicking moments, they're not failing, and they're not living in their story, they're wrong. They may seem angelic, and they are, because that's who they are, but there's also something to be learned. Guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Tuesday, and I will speak to you guys soon. Bye, everybody.